All right, beautiful day today. Just finishing doing a little walk around the BushCat. Gotta make sure everything's ship shape. Got a beautiful day today. Don't have any don't even have any place special to go, so I'm gonna go out and hit the usual spots, see what's going on. Take a ride down to the beach and see how many folks are out there boating. It's the 6th of June and it's 90 degrees outside. Ought to be interesting down to the beach. Take a ride with me. Alrighty, here we go. I put the camera on the passenger side so that you can see what it looks like if you're riding in the BushCat with me. They did a survey on Facebook the other day, wanted to know which hand we use to take the flaps off. Well, I hang on to the stick with my right hand and take the flaps off with my left hand. Down to the end of the runway there. A little chandelle to the left. Pop her up to the top of the trees and head toward the beach. And overflying right there on the left, a little pool right there. I go to the drugstore the other day to get a flu shot, and the girl that gave me the flu shot lives right there. She said, "Oh, you fly over all the time." I thought that was kind of neat. Not as many people at the landing as campground as I thought there'd be, and not as many boats as I thought there'd be either. Got quite a few of them down here by Harpoon Eddies. I like to stay out away from shore to give everybody a lot of room there when I'm down on the treetops here. You get the folks that head right for you, and then I have to wiggle the waves. They're waving at me, I have to wave back. And I always turn away from them, and when they're waving, I always wave. But got quite a few boats coming up here. And, of course, you got your jet skis that are zipping around. But quite a large contingent right here. You know what we'll do? We'll drop down here, and then we'll do another chandelle to the left and give ourselves 500, 600, 800 feet here. And we'll go back the other way and give you a look at the shoreline and all the folks laying out on the beach, and all the boats that are tied up there in front of Harpoon Eddies. And you can see the color of the water changes. It's really quite shallow. Where those boats are, it's barely enough water to float them. You can walk right out there. It's only knee deep or so until you see it get darker on the left, to the left side of the tire there under the propeller. It's a little darker. But the beach is busy. You can see there's folks out on the beach enjoying the day. It was so hot. Oh my God, 90 degrees. That's a neat part about the BushCat, is it's got that water-cooled Rotax engine, and the hot weather just doesn't bother it. And when it's cold, you got heaters. But I circled over the mainland here, so I wanted to bring you over and show you Mariner's Landing. The United Indian Nation bought it, and they evicted all the people that were living there in their trailers. They had a bunch of single-wide trailers there, and they're going to build cottages there. You can see right here in front of the tire, the land is all vacant, and you've got all the slips for the boats. They got about 100 slips for boats there. They got a ramp to unload your boat, to launch it in the water, and going to be quite a nice facility when they get it all built. I've seen the pictures in the advertisements. Right out in front of us there is the lake house, another Night Indian Nation property. They got hot slots and cool slips. That's what the advertisement says. Not a parking place to be had. Look at the parking lot. It's right filled right up. The whole place was mobbed there. So I said, well, you know what? We'll head down to South Bay. And again, it was nowhere near the number of boats that I thought. I want to turn around and we'll drop down on the water because there's nobody here. And I had some folks at the Verona Beach State Park, but they're all over there on the right. You can see the color of the water is tan here. That's because it's shallow, and then as it turns color, it's deeper. So got our look at the beach today. And again, we got a little altitude and circled over the parking lot of the Verona Beach State Park here. And they got quite a few cars there, really, for a Sunday afternoon. And we headed back home. This is the Villages at the Turning Stone. And you can see right there on the left, that's loop number 1, and it's just about vacant. Most of the folks Sunday afternoon must have been heading for home. Quick look at the casino, and then we went over to Adunio, the golf course over here. I think this is my out of the ones they've got, this is my favorite. This is a beautiful course, and it plays back and forth around in a circle, and it's so well groomed and so nicely done. I mean, you can see the stripes, how they mow it. They're so particular about the care of it. The clubhouse just out of the frame on the left-hand side, so thought we'd get a look at that. There was a few people playing, but really Sunday afternoon it was really pretty quiet there too. So I know this makes Michael Gill cringe when I do this. The speedometer right down out of the white, and you can see the airplane's flying. If you look right over the nose, you'll see the horizon right there on the nose of the airplane, or giving you just a little bit of look. That's the runway right out in front of the propeller. So we'll go down in, and I flat right up to this little flat spot. I picked my spot. That's where I want to plop it on. You got to spot land it, and I landed really short this time. If you'll notice, I'm turning around quite a bit shorter than I usually do. So BushCat performs great, and I hope you enjoyed the ride around the block this Sunday afternoon.